will provide housing for 30 formerly homeless military veterans. And it doesn't matter how long they served. It can be just one day in service. They can be retired. But it is designed to be 7 quadplexes and 1 duplex. The housing will have 6 ADA code compliant domiciles as well. The other 24 cottages, they're more or less the same. The differences are very negligible. Mirror height, shower entry, grab bars for the ADA. Other than that, they're about the same. We started construction just over a year ago. A lot of surprises along the way, a lot of lessons learned. And as you can see, we've still got a few things to go. Landscaping, irrigation, minor things. But it's going to be beautiful. The building itself, we've tried very hard to be carbon neutral. Entry into rooms, there's lights turn on via motion sensor. They're on timers to shut off automatically. Everything in the building is designed to maintain the smallest carbon neutral footprint that we can design. I don't know what questions I may have left unanswered.
Well, originally it was just supposed to be individuals' tiny homes. Why was that changed? Do you know?
Okay. So, individual tiny homes, that concept was brought about because during COVID, when we did the first one came about pre-COVID, is individual tough sheds. They weren't designed long-term. Then was Ording, where Carriage House is the company that built them. They're built off-site and trucked in. The highway dimensions kind of constricted how big the cottages could be. Okay. This is the first time that we've built on-site, and we realized that we had an advantage there. We didn't have to stick to an 8-foot width. We can go wider. We maintain more or less the same square footage, but the additional width, slightly smaller depth, allows greater variety with the interior arrangement for the residents. That allows them to express individuality a little bit more. But when we were going there, we realized that we had scale of economies. It would cost less to heat cottages that shared common walls. There'd be less infrastructure to run. Instead of running 30 individual water lines, we ran 7 out to the buildings. And then we split them up into 4 different little spots in each one. Electricity, exact same thing. So these small differences, even in the roofing and the downspouts and the gutters, it all adds up, allowing us to spend less money on infrastructure to build and more on the veterans to live.
Maybe it's not a question for you, but the requirements to live in this village.
That's exactly a question for me.
Okay.
So living here is very simple. It's only open to military veterans, and again, one day is enough time. Have to have made that promise. Have to have served. We don't care if it's reserve, active duty, National Guard, Coast Guard, Navy, Army, Air Force, Marine, just military, Department of Defense. Have to be homeless or in danger of becoming imminently homeless. Have to be in the lower half of the annual household average median income index, and to make it a safe, secure place to live, have to be clean, drug-free, and no crime in the past, no heavy crime in the past year. So 5 simple things, but it is significant.
In the beginning, and I know this is completely not true, but your neighbors across the road, Christmas Village, there's a lot of concern about the residents here. But you just said they gotta be crime free. The worry was, and can you put everybody put everybody at ease, but the worry was that they're gonna stand out there and they're gonna grab kids that are walking to the school, grab the old lady with her groceries.
When I was asked to be the program supervisor at Ording, that is exactly what I pictured. The vision I had in my mind was if you drive down I-5, you see these homeless encampments, or you drive down center town, there's somebody standing on the corner, and you see the waste and the trash and the filth. That was what I pictured. And then I started working with Ording, and I met the residents. And that is absolutely not the case. These are folks that, whatever their past was before, now they want safe, clean, secure, family-friendly environments. They care about their communities. They care about their neighbors. They care about their family. However strange they are, the care is still there. And they bring such a wealth of knowledge and personal experience with them. It's a very different environment than what people picture. It is not that camp that you see on the side of the highway. It's more a very, very small scale, bucolic, mid-50s, nuclear family, middle America group of people that live here. There are outliers, that does happen, but this is a program, and the outliers do tend to leave.